Stop buying expensive Italian pasta. Seriously, because today I'm about to ruin the pasta aisle for you in the best possible way. What if I told you that some of the cheapest pasta sitting on American grocery shelves right now actually cooks better, holds sauce better, and delivers a more satisfying bite than the so-called premium Italian brands people flex on Instagram? This isn't a theory. This isn't rage bait. This is based on how pasta actually behaves when you cook it. Starch release, surface texture, consistency, and how forgiving it is when real people cook dinner on a Tuesday night after work. Today, I'm breaking down 5 cheap pasta brands, all easy to find in U.S. supermarkets, all with real prices, and all capable of beating premium imports when cooked correctly. And yes, I'll tell you exactly how to cook them so they punch way above their price tag. If you've ever spent $4, $5, $6 on a box of pasta and still ended up with something mushy, bland, or disappointing, this video is for you. Let's start with the most controversial one. Walmart's Great Value Spaghetti, 16 ounces, usually priced around 98 cents. Under $1, and I already know what you're thinking. No way that beats Italian pasta. That's what I thought too, until I actually cooked it properly. Great Value Spaghetti is made from standard semolina wheat. No magic story, no romantic village, but here's what it does extremely well. It cooks evenly, it's predictable, and it responds beautifully when you finish it in sauce, and that last part is everything. Most people destroy pasta, expensive or cheap, in the final 2 minutes. They overcook it, drain it completely dry, then dump sauce on top like paint. That method would make even a $10 Italian pasta taste sad. Here's how Great Value wins. Cook it in heavily salted water, pull it 1 to 2 minutes before fully done, and finish it directly in your sauce with a splash of pasta water. That starchy water binds the sauce to the noodle. Suddenly, the pasta feels intentional, glossy, restaurant level. Great Value shines in red sauces, meat sauces, garlic and oil pasta, buttered noodles, and weeknight comfort dishes. It's not trying to be delicate. It's built to take abuse, and that's a compliment. If someone is overcooking imported pasta and you're cooking this correctly, your plate will win every time. Next up, Target's sleeper hit. Good and Gather pot-sized spaghetti, 16 ounces, usually 99 cents. This one flies under the radar, but it's one of the smartest pasta products on the shelf. Pot-sized spaghetti is shorter than traditional spaghetti, which means it cooks faster, stirs easier, and doesn't clump into a tangled nightmare. That alone makes it more forgiving than many premium long pastas. Good and Gather pasta has a clean wheat flavor, solid structure, and, most importantly, consistent thickness. Consistency matters more than marketing. When noodles cook evenly, you get real al dente instead of half mushy, half raw. This pasta absolutely crushes quick meals. Jarred sauce upgrades, pesto pasta, olive oil and garlic, lemon pasta, and even soups where long noodles are annoying. And because it's shorter, it's harder to screw up. Want it to taste expensive? Finish it in sauce, toss aggressively, and use pasta water like it's part of the recipe, because it is. People love to talk about bronze dyes and mountain spring water, but here's the secret. Starch management matters more than origin stories. If you understand that, cheap pasta becomes powerful. Now let's talk about a true budget legend. Aldi's Regano Spaghetti, 32 ounces, usually around $2.09. That's 2 full pounds for about $2. This is family pasta, meal prep pasta, feed a crowd pasta, and it's shockingly reliable. Regano is made from durum wheat and cooks fast, which makes it perfect for baked pasta dishes and large batches. And this is where people mess up. They fully boil it, then bake it again, which turns it soft and lifeless. Here's the fix. Always undercook Regano slightly if it's going into the oven. Let the final cooking happen in sauce or during baking. When you do that, it holds its shape beautifully and absorbs flavor instead of collapsing.
This pasta shines in baked ziti, casseroles, one-pot pasta dishes, and anything where you need volume without stress. And let's be honest, most people buying premium pasta are drowning it in sugary jar sauce anyway. If you're going to build flavor from scratch, Regano gives you a clean canvas. Comfort food doesn't need luxury branding, it needs structure and seasoning. Now let's talk about a store brand people underestimate constantly. Kroger spaghetti pasta, 16 ounces, usually around $1.25. Not exciting, not flashy, but extremely versatile. Kroger's store brand pasta is fantastic for pasta salads, cold dishes, and meal prep. Why? Because it holds its texture once cooled, especially if you dress it while it's still warm. Here's the trick. Cook it al dente, drain it, then immediately toss with oil, acid, and salt. That locks flavor into the noodle. By the time it's chilled, it tastes seasoned all the way through, not bland with sauce sitting on top. This pasta also works well for everyday dinners where you don't want surprises. It behaves the same every time, and consistency beats romance when you're cooking for real life. Now, let's do a quick reality check. A popular premium option like DiCecco spaghetti often sells for $3.50 to $4 per pound in U.S. grocery stores. Is it good? Yes. Is it automatically 3 times better than Kroger pasta? Absolutely not, especially if both are cooked the same way. Technique levels the playing field fast. And now for the one that surprises almost everyone. Whole Foods 365 by Whole Foods Market organic spaghetti, 16 ounces, usually around $1.69. People assume Whole Foods equals expensive. Not always. This pasta is one of the best value picks if you want something that feels premium without paying premium prices. It has a slightly firmer bite, a clean wheat flavor, and works beautifully in simple sauces where the pasta itself matters. Tomato sauce, olive oil sauces, garlic and anchovy, lemon, greens, or light cream sauces. And when you compare it to imported options on the same shelf, like Rumo, often priced around $3.50 to $4, the value becomes obvious. You're paying about half the price for something that performs incredibly well when cooked correctly. And now, here's the part that actually changes everything. These 5 rules will make cheap pasta beat expensive pasta every single time. Rule 1. Salt your water aggressively. Pasta water should taste seasoned, not bland, not a little salty, seasoned. Rule 2. Stir early. The first minute matters most. Stop noodles from sticking before they glue themselves together. Rule 3, and this is the big one, finish pasta in the sauce. Do not fully cook pasta in water. Pull it early, move it into sauce, add pasta water, and let it finish there. That's where texture, flavor, and sauce adhesion happen. Rule 4, always save pasta water. Even if you think you won't need it, you will. Rule 5, stop trusting box times more than your mouth. Taste the pasta. The noodle decides when it's done, not the packaging. Now let's put it all together. If you're making classic spaghetti and marinara, meat sauce, or garlic butter pasta, Great Value and Good & Gather will shock you when cooked correctly. If you're feeding a family or meal prepping, Regano is unbeatable for the price. If you're making pasta salad or weekday lunches, Kroger store brand is rock solid. If you want cheap pasta that feels fancy, 365 Organic is the move. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people who swear they need premium pasta are overcooking it anyway. Once technique improves, price matters a lot less. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Good pasta isn't about the box, it's about the last minute in the pan. So next time you're in the store, grab one of these cheaper options, cook it correctly, and see what happens. There's a very good chance you'll take a bite, pause, and think, why was I paying more for this? If you want a follow-up, I can do this exact breakdown for jarred pasta sauces that taste homemade or cheap olive oils that actually work for pasta. Because the goal isn't to spend more. The goal is to eat better and keep your money. And trust me, your wallet will thank you.